6:39, or if you prefer, 21 minutes before 7 o'clock on your Thursday morning.
That's some good math right there.
There you go. Here is
last night was
Brad.
the end of Kevin.
Let me finish.
Last night was the end of an era on TV as David Letterman said his final goodbye, and this was the star-studded top 10 list.
Honestly, Dave, I've always found you to be a bit of an overactor.
I'm just glad your show is being given to another white guy.
Thanks for finally proving men can be funny.
Dave, I'll never have the money I owe you.
And of course, Bill Murray shows up the day after that infamous, was he or was he not having too much fun at the Letterman after party?
Yeah.
Funny story about Bill Murray, though. He doesn't even have a cell phone. In order to call him, you have to get a landline, call his agent, so he probably didn't even know that there was anything going on. But Stephen Colbert does take over in September, but we had a few farewell tweets from some famous people. One famous Canadian, Will Arnett. You made it cool to be smart. You made it cool to be witty. This pick is a truly dream come true. Joel McHale said, thank you, Letterman, for being my TV father. You started and now are ending an era. Hashtag David Letterman. Hashtag wrestling shoes. And Barack Obama. He didn't tweet Kevin back, but he threw...
Hey, come on, POTUS.
The POTUS threw one out to David Letterman saying TV won't be the same without Dave.
There you go.
So I actually tried last night. I went to bed at 9, so I could get a little bit of a nap in. I've slept all through the night. I wanted to watch it so bad, but I've got a PVR'd.
He worked in Ottawa for a short time, didn't he? I believe Dave Letterman. Paul Schaefer came. Well, I know Paul Schaefer came, but I thought Dave had worked for a short time, had a short weather stint in Ottawa. And Andy is.
We're looking it up right now.
I think he did.
The thing about
someone tweet me. Don't wait for Andy.
The thing about Dave is that when it comes to ratings, and they were always racing against Letterman and Leno, whether who was number one, Letterman always kept it cool and collected. He never bought into that kind of number one race. He kind of always knew that he was a little bit ahead if he just stayed consistent, and that's Letterman's philosophy, I think. We
were talking about this a little bit earlier, saying that he was really the one who brought irreverence to late night.
Right.
It always used to be a sacred time. You know, the Tonight Show always was. This was the pride and joy of the network, and you don't do anything and don't say anything bad.
He pushed the envelope for sure.
He complained about CBS. He complained about NBC, depending on who he was working for at the time. Yeah.
Well, he definitely didn't bite his tongue when it came to things outside of him. He made fun of the CBS president as much as anybody I've ever heard, and I won't even say his name, but it's going to be sad to see him leave, and the TV landscape has definitely changed come late night. Janice Dickinson sues Bill Cosby for defamation. Now, Janice Dickinson did come out and accused Bill Cosby, among other women. She was one of the many women that came out and accused Bill Cosby, but now she's suing him for defamation, saying that when she came out and made her accusations public, that Bill Cosby could be in consideration for causing her defamation, because this is the thing about Janice. She's been having a tough go since the 80s. She was one of the most massive female models at that time, switched to reality TV, was in a couple stints in celebrity rehab, has had a tumultuous last couple of years, and this just adding to it, among with what's going on in this, and Bill especially coming out last week and pretty much deflecting everything that happened. Now, he's never been charged, he's never been convicted, but he has been accused many times, and this snowball story, I don't know where it ends, and we haven't seen an ending to it.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a weird thing that we're kind of waiting for, and we want some closure to this as it goes forward. Because he keeps getting work, and we're upset about it. The fact that he keeps getting work. People keep employing this man, and we still don't know what's going on.
So we either want justice or we want vindication.
Yes.
When one or the other. It's not fair to either side if one is wrong.
We want a point B to this because we want an ending point.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Jennifer.
Did you find out about
I'm still waiting. Andy is still searching. We'll be checking into Live Eye. Here's Jen.